Good day everybody, welcome back to the studio. I thought I'd quickly show you what I want to do with these pieces, and it's not going to end up being quick. You know, I don't even know why I bother saying that. It's never quick, not with me anyway. So I've got a couple of canvases here that I've taped, and I poured some resin over it, but I've used really transparent colors, so they didn't turn out the way I wanted them, because they kind of just blended into each other. And I've got some really interesting effects, but I'm going to do something else. And instead of painting the whole thing or pouring over it, I want to do some like a beachy ocean scene. So I will show you everything step by step, how I'm going to go with that. What I did was I just got some pretty rough sandpaper here, just a little bit, and outside just very kind of roughly sanded over this resin. And I might have to, I can still feel it. Okay, so now if I was going to just pour resin straight over the top of this, I will just pour it right over the top of it without sanding or anything, because resin will it'll stick to resin, no problem at all. You do need to clean it properly first with a bit of alcohol or alcohol wipe, because you don't want any kind of residue from your fingers or anything like that staying on the resin, and then that's when you get those potholes. But you don't have to sand in between. Boy, the street's been very active. What's going on? They must all know that I'm doing a video and I've got my windows and doors open. Never mind. I've got that sorted. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to paint. I'm going to paint over it with acrylic. And that is why I need this resin. Acrylic, it paints beautifully over resin. But I need it to stay there and not get chipped or anything. I just don't want any mistakes with this one, because it's not resin going on top. It is going to be resin and then acrylic and then resin over the top of that. Okay, so let me get some paints. Okay, so I'm back. I've got some colors and I'm gonna start painting these guys. So I've got my water, I've got my paint. I'm gonna make some, let's see if I can do it without making a mess. A little bit of red over here and a bit of blue. We're going to make a bit of a purple. Look at that, how gorgeous is that already? And then we're going to add some yellow to it. And now this yellow is a little bit on a darker side, so let's see how we go. Oh yep, we're gonna need some more yellow. We're getting there. We're gonna need a little bit more yellow and then some white. Gonna make a nice sand color. Just getting all that purple out of my brush. Alright, let's get that white now. Try not to make a mess. It's a bit hard. I went a little bit overboard with the purple, because the purple is quite... Now we can add quite a bit of this white in there and make it nice and light. Now let's see. Taking some over here just to, wow, look at that, that's really pretty. I will rinse my brush, because I've still got a lot of that purple in there. There we go, and add some more whites to it and make it real nice and light. Let's see now. Wow, look at that. Now there's my sand color. I like that. If I keep adding more whites to it, I will. See, I could add a touch of blue in there because it's looking a little bit pinky, but I don't mind that. Actually, let's just do that. Just a touch of blue. Look at that, not even. Oh, that's probably too much. Purple went in there, bugger me. Oh, see how it's changed it? I don't know if you can see, but just a touch. Just a touch. Alright, so might as well, since I've done that, start from down here. Paint my sand, and I'll probably speed this bit up so you don't get bored, but I'm going to be doing the sides and everything, and I'll do a couple of coats of this because you can see that it's transparent, because that white is the only white that I had is transparent, and I should have probably used, or well, I could have used the gesso because that's nice and thick, but I thought I'd give this a go, so I'll probably have to do this twice. I'll let it dry and then go again. So I've done that bit there. Now I'm going to do this side. This side I'm going to go nice and that way, flat or straight. Sorry, I bumped you. But this one I'm going to go a bit sideways. So here we go. Oh, I'm so used to going sideways. Okay, let's go this way. Alright, we're all dried up and we're ready to go. I've mixed some resin. I've got about 180 milliliters, about 30 milliliters each cup. And I know the resin looks a little bit milky, but that's because it's got about a trillion bubbles in there, which is fine. It's all good. It's a self-gassing resin. So we're not going to worry about the bubbles. We have ways of getting rid of the bubbles. So I'm just going to use a little bit of white. I don't need too much white. And I'm going to leave some, that's probably even too much white for that one there. I will leave some resin in my big jug here. Gloves on. My very, very loud and bright pink gloves, which fit like a glove, as they say. Perfect fit. I really hate it when my gloves don't fit and I have the bits sort of hanging. So I like it to be a good fit. Just like that. Here we go. Whoa. Woo, how exciting. Right. Okay, so the colours that we're going to be using today are fluoros. Woohoo! We've got a really, really nice blue. We're going to need it here for the sky. So I just got to go. I just realised I don't have my green, which we're going to mix with this blue. Okay, that's a bit too much. I'm just mixing it because it needs a bit of a mix up. And I want it to be quite transparent because I have colours there already. So I want to make sure that this is transparent. There's the blue, fluoro blue. Next one is going to be my beautiful purple. Let's give it a mix as well. Just like that, and scrapey, scrapey. In it goes. Next one's going to be my yellow. I don't want too much of the yellow. Let's go in this cup here. Yeah, I don't want too much yellow at all, so I'm just going to get rid of some of this resin and put a teeny wee little bit of yellow in there. Maybe a bit more of that, because this yellow is a bit really like deep, so maybe that much. Then just making sure that you are on and that you are lined up. Next one is going to be my red or pink in this case. I don't have a red. It's coming in here, and I've got an orange, but yellow and red will make an orange, but I might even, shouldn't I? No, let me just go get my green. Okay, so this is a candy green. It's not a fluoro, because this is a fluoro green. I don't want that color in there, but I do need something deeper here. So I'm just going to pop in a little bit of this in here. And my angel white, because we are going to need the white. We're going to need the waves. So here comes the angel white. And I want it to be quite opaque. So in it goes. And I will add some, oh, well, let's see. Okay, let's mix them all up. So a lot of that is actually on my stick. So I've got to scrape it off my stick and then scrape it off the cup and then mix it in. So this is going to take a few minutes to mix all of them. See how nice and transparent that is? That's what we want, because we've already got paint here. Now you don't have to do that. You don't have to do it that way. You can pour straight over, but you need some opaque colors to cover the painting underneath. So I chose to go this way, which is another way to do it. So I'm just going to speed this up, and I shall be back. Okay, we're ready to go, and this is so exciting. Okay, we're going to start with the blue, which is our sky, and I usually test it a little bit, and yeah, that's fine. So I'm just going to go like that, and I'm going to use my fingers to spread this. So let's go, let it just sort of do its thing over here, and then just use my fingers, and I've got my alcohol wipe here ready. So I'm just going to go up to the edge for now, and then I'm going to kind of bring it down. Doesn't really matter right now, but for now this is where I want it. So this resin is platinum art code resin, 1:1 ratio. Alright, so that is nice right there. Maybe a little bit more of the blue here. So even that blue looks good there. Then we're going to go in with a bit of the purple. I know this purple looks quite pink here, but that's just the way it's looking on the actual camera. But it's a much deeper purple in real life. Now I'm just going to go around and sort of mix these two a little bit, just blend them in a bit. Just changing the color a little bit. Right, same here. I've actually painted another painting because I had all that paint left. Oh, look how pretty that red is there. Anyway, let's just do this. Blending like a blender. Okay, here we go. Gotta have fun. You gotta have fun, people. Right, so then we're gonna go in with the pink. Ooh, look at that pink. I think it's pulling a little bit towards there, so I might have to put something on there. Oh, that pink kind of turned into a bit of an orange because it's so transparent. Right, so I've got a lot of room here. I can actually go in with the clear. To separate this. And stop that yellow. Let's just see how it works. It didn't really even need the yellow, but it's sort of made it a bit darker, so yes, we do need that yellow. I'll put that yellow down here. Now that line is not going to be perfect. It's not going to be flat because, or straight rather, because, you know, resin will want to, same here, want to move, but that doesn't matter. The point is to just have these colors down. It's the idea. Let's see. We don't want to make this into a weird color. That's pretty cool. That's all right. Right. I think I might even be okay here just to go straight with the yellow. And try not to blend the colors. Just let them touch and that's it. That is it. Okay. Good. Ooh, I'm gonna have some resin left over. That is good. It's good, good, good. Now, there's lots of bubbles in there. Let's pop them. See that? Don't you love that sight? I sure do. Right, let's go in with the green. Now that I've got, okay, let's just go in with the green. And then the blue, and we're going to mix those two together. Bit of green there, a bit of the blue. I'm going to try and make that into like a teal. Don't know if it'll work because they're both completely different different things, different pastes. But I think once the white gets on there, it'll be all great. And I could have just poured clear over the top of that just with a white, and then that would have been it, but I chose to use these because it does add extra depth if you're adding a transparent, and it's a great way to add a transparent to your paintings. And that's leaked in there, that's fine, because we're going to get a white and pop a white in there. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. some clear over here. All over the shop. And just dip my finger in there and just go, because remember we have the color there, and all I have to do is now just make sure that it's all covered. Make sure that that's the right color. That's not even the right color there. Oh dear. Not to worry, I'm going to mix up some more of this blue. Tiny little bit, don't need a lot, because I need that to be blue, and I don't know what happened to it. It's not blue. There's specks of blue, but not enough. Okay, so now it's blue. I will get some drippage. Not going to worry me for the moment. Just going to make sure I get it right. Right? Okay, that is that. Clean hands. Ooh, what is happening here? Something is happening. I need to prop this guy over here and make that fall that way. Okay, let's go around with, let's do the purple now. Okay, now we're ready to go. So we're just going to go around and just get some white in here. So I want quite a bit of white here, and I want to blow it this way because I want to try and create that foam. What happened to my English? Okay, here we go. I'm going to blow it over that away. Put my little attachment on there. And let's go. Hopefully it's not jammed. That's what I wanted to achieve. Blowing it over this way, over the clear. I do have to do something about that guy there. So I might just add some more and do it the opposite way. You can sort of see the smoke happening. That's going to pull back and do its thing. We're going to do the same thing over here, coming from here. Pretty cool. I still would like to break this up a bit. Ooh, it's all happening. It's done something to my resin, which is not cool, but I'll fix that. Let it sit for a bit because it's a bit smoky now. Let's work on this one. That's actually quite nice. Now we're just going to do some thin lines going like that. And that is it for that. Quite happy with that one. I do want to add some up here just to make some like clouds and things. Or should I? That's a really nice splash up there. Quite like that. Let's move this guy down a bit. It's another way to fix it. Just gone up too far. Alright, let's pull that out now. That's pretty good. It's not happy because here I've got a dip and I may need to add some more clear or something and fix that area. That's my bad. I overdid it a little bit with the heat. Normally you wouldn't put clear if there was no color underneath there, like no painting underneath there, you wouldn't put clear over because clear will just push away the colors, but since I've got that acrylic paint underneath there, it's not going to make a huge difference. Wow, okay, here we go, we're nearly done. Little touch-ups just with a finger. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Gonna do something about this. Let's hit it with the torch. So I'm going to keep an eye on this. I can see that it's pulling away from the edges, and every now and then I'm going to come over and pull it back over like that and then torch it so I don't leave any streaky marks. But it definitely, it's sort of sunk in the middle a little bit and it's giving me a bit of grief, but that's alright. Well, it just means that I have to come back and just pull it over the edge until it's ready to just stop moving. That looks like a bit of a, actually that's not so bad. Okay, I've got a little bit of white left. I'm just going to go over there and try not to, just a thin line like that. I'm just breaking it up now. It's just creating a little wave. See, all by itself. I don't, just like in the distance. Because if I get the heat in there, it'll destroy this part here that I really like. I actually continue here a little bit and just do that. Maybe a little thin one coming from here. Just like a real fast one. And same here. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to fix that. There you go. And then we're just going to do this. Just looks like a wave kind of in the distance. That completes it a little bit, doesn't it? And that yellow, it just looks like a reflection, because there is that fluoro yellow there. It looks like a reflection of the sky in the actual wave. My finger is too fat for this one now, so I'm just going to use this guy so I don't ruin it. And of course this could move and then that idea will be out of the question. But what I'll do is I'll just pop that in there and just do the same thing here, just like that. So it's like painting a cloud rather than pouring it on. And we can do the same thing up here, just create some clouds in the sky. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I do need to do something about this guy, and I will use my airbrush. Like that. I do need to get some more of that foaming over here though. Needs more foam. But pretty cool. I don't even mind that, but I will want to fix it a little bit. Okay, let's get some white around here. It's getting pretty hot now, but it just gives you a really nice effect here. Just like there's a streaky, like a plane went over or something like that. That's pretty cool just there. And this, what it does is it looks like a plait. It's like you're plaiting it, the white into the color, but that's all right. It's just gonna create a little bit of an effect for us, and that'll move as well and do its own thing, just like here. Let's see if I can use the gun for this side. Just like a crazy sky, and then I'm just going to go and some areas that I don't want that much of the crazy sky, I'm just going to go like this. Same here. I think that's it. I think I will leave it alone now, and then see you when it's all done and ready to go. So that will be tomorrow morning for me, and for you it'll be in a few seconds. But we are back. I am not entirely happy with these. One, it would have passed if I didn't have all these potholes here. So now I'm going to add some more pigment to it and more white and create like a crashy wave, and I'm going to try and be real quick. So what I'm going to do is just going to add some clear and see where the movement is happening, which way it's moving. Just so that I can adjust it, because this is canvas and it's not the easiest thing to work with as a substrate, canvas and resin. So seem to be going good so far. Let's spread that. Just going to spread it all the way up to the edges. I haven't cleaned anything. I just want to get on with it. So I will add some more in there and then leave it for a bit. I just want to stop it from moving, and then I'm going to add my white and my teal, which I have made with a little bit of that rainforest green tint and the sky blue tint. So just a touch of the green. Okay, so that's looking good so far. I'll do the same here. I know I did say at the beginning of this video that this is going to be a quickie, but I should just bite my tongue and never say that again, because oh dear, it never happened. I really do like the reflection here and here of the sky in the water. That's looking great. So I'm going to try and keep that, but it all depends on where the resin wants to move and which way the canvas is bending. So I might lose it, but anyway, I've only got the white mixed and that teal that I've made on the spot. So that's all the colors that I'm going to be using here. So now that this is all nicely spread, I'm going to torch this one to get rid of the bubbles. And that works a charm. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of, I don't even know if I want to do it, but anyway, let's just go for it. Just from here maybe, I'm going to start a wave here. I know it looks very dark, almost black. And then just a little bit of the white, and then I'm going to add more white. It's leaking, that's fine. Here we go, 4 fingers, and let's go. I'm going to add some more. Like I covered all my beautiful. Anyway, let's go with it. I think that teal is probably a little bit too strong. And now we're going to get a heat gun. Alright, so that's looking pretty jazzy. Don't really like the colour that much. The colour's not what I want. Okay, I'm not too disappointed with that, but I might go a bit more with it. It's maybe there a little bit, and a bit of white, and then do like a little swipe. It's the wrong thing to swipe with. No. Nope, 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 nope. Might leave it at that and see what it does. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. Maybe start from here. That's not too bad now. Not too bad at all. See if I can do some more here. I like this one. I don't want to change that one at all. This one here I need to work on. I'm thinking maybe I need to add another color in there. I'm going to grab another little cup and just add some. Don't need a lot, I just need a tiny little bit. Add some turquoise in there. Mix it into a little paste. Ooh, I'm splattering everywhere. I don't know why I'm rushing. Not like I need to be anywhere. Okay, so a little bit more resin. Okay, this is nice. This is a turquoise blue pigment. Now we're going to see, wow, this is looking really cool. All right, let's go now. Some white in there. And then some heat, and that should do it. That's much better now. Much better. Gets all the way up here. Some here. That was not meant to happen. Okay, let's get that heat going. Let's just replace that. Oh, I've got a lot of leakage happening. That's looking great. I like that. This is looking cool as well. I might just add a little bit just here on the end sort of thing. Just a little bit of this turquoise. And maybe some here, just so it looks like. There we go. And some more white in there. And some more heat. There. I think, wow, look at that. I think that's it. I'm not going to touch it anymore. I better go get some molds and get this, pick up all the little bits and pieces that have fallen, and that will be it for me for another day. Okay, we're back. I'll tell you what, I'm not looking forward to cleaning all this mess. But I actually quite like what's happened here. Let's see, we got stuck. Sorry, it got bumped you. Lucky I've taped everything. Oh my goodness, can't wait to... This is so 3D. It's very... Okay, so look at that. Oh, look at this beautiful pink. That's that fluoro pink. So gorgeous. So I'm just going to go around, and I usually just use my chisel, but I don't have to do that. I've got 2 layers of tape here, and I just want to take the tape off. So I usually just go and rip the tape off, and then I go around and pull these guys off. Ah, getting all sticky. But anyway, you already know sort of how this goes. I don't have to show you every detail, but these are coming off real easy. So if I had a chisel or something, I would just pull it off like that. So anyway, let's go find a nice place to do some close-ups of these little beauties. I'm really happy with them. I love the vibrancy of these colors. I love the fluoros, and I wasn't even using them because they're fluoro. I just love those colors together. So let's maybe go outside. Before I do that, I thought I might just show you this mold as well. And just leftover colors that I had. Pop you back into place. Wow, that's pretty. I just kind of layered things on top because, you know, I needed to fill it up. And the lid is here. Will that be enough for the lid? Oh yes, it worked. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is so cute. I might have to pull these off because I just put those flitters over the top of it. I've got one poking out, so I'm going to have to trim that. Trim it, and then maybe give it a tiny little sand. But there it is. Oh, here's another one. But wait, there's more. Okay. Look at that. Oh my goodness, so pretty. Okay, back on.